works out. Later, when I get home, I will have a quick listen. But apparently we're going in to the match Wonder and Levy against Frozenlight and Mawacate. First map being Final Destination. Double Fox against Puff and Luigi, and starting up strong with the up throw rest and even killing off the top, not dying to down. Wonder takes a while to get back, and during that time, 9% and a second rest going on right off the bat, going off strong. Wonder takes one rest to the chin, and Levy just right after. Frozenlight on fire. And Mawacate also moving a lot, using this ground and being rather fast on the ground. And the Foxes try to stay in center stage and take stage control. And a huge battle up in the Mega Scope up top, but nobody dies. And as third rest, that's just insane. But he gets up smash, Wonder does, because Luigi doesn't get there in time to wake him up. And the first stock of Puff is taken, but there's also already 3 stocks taken from the Foxes, and Mawacate is still carrying 4 stocks. The forward smash killing Fox again, and it's 4 stocks for both Foxes and 7 stocks for the floaties. Luigi air dodging, but even because it's so floaty, recovering to the stage, doesn't matter. Gets hit by the, I think it was up smash, and gets killed off the top. It's 6 stocks to 4. But you have to be careful against the floaties. If they protect each other, Fox cannot really do his thing as well as in singles, and they can live quite long high percentages. And if they are in high percentage, then there's trouble to kill them. Yes, Ravenlord did win the singles tournament quite convincingly, I think. I haven't actually had a chance to see it, but it seemed quite hype. And the Fox is really trying to work themselves back, but I'm not sure if Levy or Wonder is the first one. But they're really high percent already. And it's 4 stocks against 2, and one of the Foxes already at 100%. Luigi, not a single point of damage taken on his second to last stock. And Puff playing back a little bit, letting the Luigi run in. And they're really trying to share the edge guards pretty well. It's a little too slow there for Puff, didn't manage. But they're playing off of each other rather well. It feels like that Mawacate would actually be a player that is fun to team with. He's got a nice sense of humor, as well as a spawn to... And then look at that. Cleaning up 3 stocks left over. Looking convincing to me, actually. But the start was really bad for the Foxes. Maybe they got tilted a little bit by that. And additionally, it is something that throws you off the game if you get double rest kills so early in the game. Not really any punish there. And they strike 2 Yoshi story for the second match. A much smaller stage, Fox will not have as much trouble to kill the floaties there. And the rest combos will kill there just as well as on FD. So probably a lot faster of a game. Not as much space to run away from the Foxes, but not as much space for the Foxes to run around. But a low ceiling, and Fox killing off the top really well for him. And floaties dying off the top rather easy. But Luigi is an exception, I think. Not quite sure on that, but he is a heavy character, as far as I know. So he doesn't die to the top that easily. Puff dying to the side, and it's 8 stocks against 6. But the first 2 stocks from the Foxes get taken as well. 6 stocks for each team. A little damage on Luigi, but it seems quite even at the moment. Oh, and the rest out of shield. The Frozenlight seems to be really good at that, calling you out if you're over-aggressive, punishing you really well. And Mawacate getting the grab, looking if his teammate can follow up, and then back throwing after he sees that he can't. They're playing off each other really well. Edge guarding together, and he regrabs the edge, seeing that he cannot make it on stage and that Wonder is not in position to get him off the ledge. And it's 4 stocks for the Foxes and 6 stocks for the floaties. It really seems to me that the floaties click quite well and are good adjusted as a team. The Foxes play a lot of solo thing, but I just to say that a little team combo getting started there. And the Mawacate jab on the edge. Is that the stock? Or yeah, be just a good of a man. But after Mawacate gets pushed away, Frozenlight takes over the edge guard, and Wonder dies nevertheless. Missed rest. That's gonna be an upsmash. Never. Oh, almost gets saved by the forward air. Would have been sick if the up smash actually hit him, and shortly after the forward air would have stopped his momentum. Not quite there, but the thought was there, the idea was there. And the edge is grabbed side B a little clumsily and dies to the side. Oh, but yeah, SD off the side. Sad to see that. Oh, and the grab and the rest. They are just so well coordinated. Look at that. 2-0 for Frozenlight and Mawacate against Levy and Wonder. You gotta wonder what to do. How can you approach that? They seem quite adjusted, and the small stage even doesn't really work out. But they know that this is the best stage, and they go on Yoshi's just again. Just right away. Winners final seems to be best of 5. Presumably grand final as well. I'm not sure if the losers final is. And the Fox is rushing in again, stacking a little over each other, have to pull back their aggro moves. They're going in, seeing that their teammate is already going in as well, so they have to pull their punches. Sometimes both of them pull their punches and get punished. The way that Mawacate and Frozenlight give each other space but stay near each other so they can follow up of each other, really well played. And they seem to be having the firmer grasp on this match. Mawacate keeping Levy away from Frozenlight, so Frozenlight can go on and murder Wonder. Look at that, almost, yeah, it's just nice team combos. But player 3 Fox actually living still with 111%. And it's even in socks, it's really nice how the Fox is kept alive, even though they had to pull back their aggro sometimes. And the pop dies off the top. But look at Mawacate, doesn't give a hoot. He goes in as well against everyone, but gets punished just as Frozenlight respawns. It's 5 stocks for the floaty, 6 stocks for the Foxes, but it's a really volatile matchup that all of those players know what they're doing. They're not just mashing buttons as smaller siblings would do when we were younger. They would actually do it, but yeah, look at that. Luigi waking up. The Puff does not die after a missed rest. That's really nice. Good awareness from the teammates. It's just nice to see that. Double Fox is a hard team to play. Ringley, you're right. But it feels like it's a more straightforward team than the Puff Luigi, just because both players sort of know what they have to do. It's just hard to execute, but the Puff and Luigi also makes it hard. Oh, look at that. Up air to misfire. Kills Fox off the side, and it's just like that. They just made it back. Oh, the misfire kills again. Look at that. 4 stocks to 3. Luigi living on the wrist. Does not get punished because Luigi is there to just wake him up right after. This is really nice to see, and Luigi's still living. Look at that, Fox dying to the left. And this is getting out of hand. Finally, an answer. A kill reply. But still stock lead for the floaty team. But nothing done and dusted here. This is a small stage, and explosive characters like Fox can kill really fast. But not like that. If they... Was it a SD or a kill offside? I didn't quite catch that. But yeah. 1 Puff, 1 Luigi against 1 Fox. Levy trying his best, moving fast, trying not to get grabbed. Because the grab rest is a really strong punish 2v1 with a Puff. Killing it instantly. But he's moving fast. Fox maybe the best 2v1 character. He doesn't slow down. You have to keep moving, and Levy is doing that. He's like, oh my god, he was going off there. Sadly. Such a low blast zone. And a 3-4-0 Frozenlight against Mawacate.